A very big hello to my twin flame community and all of my twin flame friends. So this is a twin flame private client reading for one of my private clients. So I would want to dive right into the reading, and for this particular reading, this is for my clients Lindsay and Johnny, and I'm going to be using the Lover's Oracle for this. This is a special deck that I'm using for this client of mine, and the spread is in front of me. It's revealing to me all of the revelations that I need to give to Lindsay, and also the channeling that I need to give to Lindsay. So before I begin the reading, I'll give the channeling to Lindsay. So when I see your story and I connect energetically to your pictures, Lindsay, what I get is that both of you are twin flames. Both of you are twin flames, but a little deflection in your tale is that you are going to have to do a lot of work when it comes to receiving the union. There are twins who don't have to do that much, or who don't have to do things that concretely, but in your case I see that you have to do things very concretely, and I will tell you as the reading goes by how concretely, or how, in what direction the things have to be done by you to be able to get to this union. It's a very positive reading, and as we go by you'll see how the positivity reflects into the reading after the initial part. So let's begin with the reading right away and get down to it, and start giving you the messages as they come by. So Lindsay, what I'm seeing is that right now, or in the near past, you have gone through a period where you have been very disappointed. You have been very, you have been very sad to a point where, like, it's been a kind of a depression, where you haven't been able to get out of bed. Sometimes you've not had a good night's sleep, and most of the times you've had this heart-wrenching worry cloud your mind all the time as to what is going on and what is going to happen. It was like you were dying, one day at a time you were dying. It was like a process where you felt like, you just didn't feel alive. You didn't feel like doing anything. You didn't feel like going through your everyday chores. So that is how you felt, my friend, and it was a period full of a lot of despair, and a lot of giving up, lot of feelings where you just felt that there was no tomorrow, there was nothing coming out of this or your life. This is how you felt, and it led to a period of a lot of you spending a lot of time indoors, or you spending a lot of time just in depression, sadness, just lying down in bed and not wanting to wake up. So this is like how so this is how it was for you. You see this person, sad, lonely, abandoned, cast away, and just like, thinking and being alone, being by herself. So, and also what came about in your life's journey was that you felt like your twin Johnny, he was acting like a person who was wearing a big armor around himself, shielding his emotional self, and not giving you any reassurance, any validation, or any communication regarding this twin journey. It felt like he was in his own world. He was shielding himself away from any kind of communication, or any kind of love, or any kind of emotions that you were sending his way. Any kind of giving that you were doing was not being received well on his part. It could be actual physical giving, where you were sending him something, sending him flowers or sending him gifts, and it also means actual emotional giving, where you were trying to send him your love from far away. He was not receiving that, and to you it felt very hurtful. It felt very disillusioned. A lot of disillusionment is what I feel. And also the reading is showing me, and as a clear sentient, I'm feeling that disillusionment, that you were fed up, you were disillusioned, and you felt like he's not trying to perceive or receive anything that you're sending him. It felt like for him, you felt like he sees you just as a ghost, as a ghost who has nothing, who's not there in his life. It's just some castaway thing. as he saw you at that time, you know, or you felt like he saw you at that time. So you see this person, he's wearing a thick armor like a soldier, and the other person is like a ghost image, you know, the lady. You see, this is the lady's image. This this is the lady's image, if you see closely, but she appears just like a ghost, you know. And this man has a thick armor around him, and he's not trying to receive anything from the women. In fact, to him, the women appears like a ghost, like somebody who he doesn't want in his life, you know. So this is the initial part. This is going on right now, or this has also happened in the past. And then, my friend, what happens is that you will have another man come into your life somewhere around Christmas time or somewhere around the winter. Now this has to do with where you stay and how long the winter goes at that place where you stay, you know. It could be the winter starts in November and it ends in April, or it could be the winter starts in December and ends in February, you know. You have to see, but I'm seeing more like it happening during the Christmas, but it could also happen during any of the other winter months. But it is definitely winter where it's snowing. You will find another man or another accomplice or another soulmate. You know, you might not particularly have a romantic link up with them or a sexual intimacy with them, but they will enter your life, or you've already had so many soulmates enter your life, you know, could be that possibility. But I see one particular person entering your life, and although I don't see 100% romantic inclination, there is going to be some romantic inclination from the side of the man. He's going to love you more than you love him, and he's going to take you out of this dismal, disappointing state. He's going to probably meet you somewhere around Christmas to the winter time, which could be the next 2 months, you know. He's going to meet you during that time. He's going to come into your life on your own. You're not going to do anything about it. You are not going to have to do anything to bring him in, is what I mean. He's going to come into your life. He's going to take you out of that dreary, wintry state that you've been in, with the past two explanations that I did in your reading, with the past state that has been happening. So with the state, with you feeling like, you know, with you feeling like this, and then you knowing that, you know, your twin has a hard armor, you are going to get this man who's going to take you out of this drudgery, this dreary energy. And you see the winter in the picture. You see the winter. It's going to happen in the winter months. Every card doesn't give me the same meaning in every reading, but my attention is being taken to the winter. So this man is going to take you out of this energy, you know. You are going to have your vibration and your frequency raised up by meeting this man, and you should not resist meeting this man. And then, my friend, because your heart will open, because your awakenings will arise because of this man, he will take you out of that energy. Now everything is energy. This connection is an energetic connection. So this man, this soulmate, is going to help you in raising your energy, in raising your frequency or your vibration. And because your frequency and vibration raises because of him, it's not just going to happen in one area of your life, that when you're with this man your energy will change, or energy will heighten up, or your frequency or vibration will change. It will happen in all areas of your life. And when it happens in one area of your life, it will also affect your twin situation. It will also enhance your twin situation. You see this guy and girl and a bright shining candle, you know. It will also shine light into both of your own's life, both of the twins' life, through this man, because the vibration of frequency will raise. And again, after that, after this period of having a good light, you know, a good energetic connection you will have with your twin in this time. I see it happening around March, you know. Around March, you will have a good energetic connection. A light will shine in both of your hearts, and you will feel connected to each other again because of this soulmate or this man having increased your frequency, my feminine twin, my dear Lindsay. That is why you will again feel connected energetically to your masculine twin, and he will also feel connected to you energetically. And my friend, if you've ever had any doubts whether this man loves you or not, whether this twin loves you or not, be rest assured your twin does love you a lot, and it will come out in the further reading how the love culminates, you know. So even after this happening, even if when your energetic connection will go leaps and bounds higher during March and beyond, you will again go into a dark night period. You will go into a dark night period again. You see this woman and the card, the color of the card, and she's alone. She's praying to some universe, some source, which is highlighted here in this glass picture. Again, you will, after this vibration increasing and you connecting with your twin energetically around the months of March and beyond, you will again go into a dark night, Lindsay. You will go into a dark night again, because why, I will tell you. You will go into a dark night thinking that my twin is energetically with me, he is with me, but when is he going to be with me in the physical form? You're going to keep thinking about it, because let's face it, everybody wants the union in the reality, in the physical reality, and they want to go ahead with their missions and other stuff which comes with the union. So you will also fall trap to that kind of a thinking, where you will want everything in the physical reality and you will not want to enjoy the energetic reality. At that time you will totally become very stubborn, and you will ask the universe, like you're asking here in this picture. This is the depiction of God in this picture, or the universe. You will ask God that I want everything in my physical manifested reality. I want the manifestation now. I am done with this energetic way of connecting. I cannot take it anymore. I'm totally thankful for the energetic connection, but I also want the physical reality. You will become stubborn. You will ask the universe, you will keep on asking the universe, you will apply the principles and the laws of attraction, and you will keep asking the universe. You will become very stubborn, and see, you will become very stubborn during that time. And because of your asking the universe, the universe will now send some other people into Johnny's life. The universe will send some other people into Johnny's life, and also he will see you in his dream space. He will see you giving messages to him regarding the twin flame journey, regarding you being twin flames in dream space, and the universe will also send him other people for him to actually know that you are the woman for him. You see, this man is Johnny, and this lady sitting with Johnny is actually you coming into his dream space. You cannot see, but there's a veil, there's a light shining. You see, there's a light shining on this tree. So this is not you in physical form, this is you in the energy form, because of this light being shown on the tree and you sitting beneath the tree. Johnny will see you in dream space, and also this means that Johnny will receive other people in his life in the physical form who will teach him lessons, or who will treat him in a crappy way, so that he realizes the love that you had for him and how special was it. Johnny will start realizing, and finally Johnny will come into a fuller realization. You see, this is the guy alone, sitting alone. When he'll be alone, and he will reminisce, and he will gather all the universe's signs and symptoms which the universe provided him, and also you coming into his dream space, he will fully realize, he will go down on his knees, and he will fully realize that the universe is trying to teach him the stuff that he's supposed to know now. And at that time, my friend Lindsay, Johnny will come back to you in a lustful way. He will come back to you in a sexually intimate way, in a sexual way, in a lustful way. There will be little emotional connection at that time, but he will come back. I see this happening in 6 to 7 months, my friend. He will come back in a sexual way. He will not come back in a fully integrated way of emotional, spiritual, mental and sexual connection. He will just come back in a sexual way, and you have to embrace that, my friend, because after this other connections are going to happen. So don't take this as a booty call, my friend. Don't take this as a booty call, my friend. This is not a booty call. This is sacred sexuality, because the masculine twin always connects mostly through the sacral chakra merge first. So people sometimes misinterpret that as a booty call, or somebody who's just sexually interested in them. It is hard to take, but try to understand this is sacred sexuality, and sometimes love is an angel disguised as lust. Sometimes love is an angel which is disguised as lust. So beware of this trap, and don't take this as a booty call. Take this as sacred sexuality. Embrace it, because my friend, after that both of you will come together to make music together. You see, both the couple is playing the harp. You will come together to make this beautiful music together, because your masculine and feminine will integrate within yourself, and your masculine and feminine will integrate with each other. And at that time, my friend, you will realize that love has no limits and it has no regrets. You will forget the past, you will forgive him for the past, and both of you will make good music together. What it means is that both of you will merge. Both of you will merge emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and sexually. Now here it was just a sexual merge in the beginning when he came, 6 to 7 months. Eventually there will be a fuller merge, which will be emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and sexually as well. And at the time, my friend, you will also realize, you, the feminine twin Lindsay, will also realize that you need to let Johnny be on his path in a way that he has to learn his own lessons, and he has to grow up on his own, and he has to spiritually mature in his own way. You will feel that Johnny has to be given a little more freedom from you to pursue his own path, because at that time you will trust him fully. You see how closely they are sitting, and you see there's a crown on the female's head, but there's no crown on the male's head. It means that you will have a more mature, more spiritual way of looking at things, and he will still not be there. And you see the tree is barren, so you will let Johnny pursue his own path of learning, towards this twin flame journey. And you will give him some space even at that time. Space does not mean that you will not be together. It means you will be together, but you will give him space to pursue his own skills, his own art, and find his own ways to learn about the twin journey. You will not teach him, but you will give him space enough to learn his own path and be on his own path. And you will do that because you now have trust in your union. You know that he has come back, and you trust that he will learn more, and eventually he will come back to you full and final. And that, my friend, will happen, because you see this person is now kneeling down, asking his lady love, proposing to his lady love. He will finally learn all his lessons, and within a year you will be actually together as a couple. Starting from 6 to 7 months, this process will totally complete in 1 to 1.25 years, and read this. Love cures people, both those who give it and those who receive it. So this is the time when he will propose. I see that happening in 1 year. He will, after the proposal, he will also, you see this person crying on the feminine twin's lap. He will also tell you all the sad things that he did to you, all the things which hurt you. He will tell you all that, but you will let go of all that sorrow, because now you know that you are on a path together. And my friend, that will lead to a higher level of commitment or a wedding coming, which I see in I see it in 1.25 years, like living together or actually being a labeled couple. And you may also go for a honeymoon together. You may also go to a honeymoon together, or a kind of a trip where you are labeled as husband and wife, and you will enjoy each other's company. And you see this tall monument. It's like you will go to a place where it's more a lot of high-rise buildings and stuff. I'm getting Paris. I don't know if both of you have any inclination towards Paris, but I see both of you going to Paris for a honeymoon-like thing, and I do see it after getting into a legal marriage, which I have already said is going to happen in 1.25 years, and 6 to 7 months he's going to come back, and then finally he's going to propose in the 8th, 9th. I see 9 to 10 months he's going to propose. And my friend, you are going to go to a honeymoon. I'm going to a honeymoon to Paris together, and he's going to have these feelings for you. I love you more today than yesterday, but less than tomorrow. I love you more today than yesterday, but less than tomorrow. A never-ending journey of love, my friend, the twin flame journey. Thank you so much.